And I'm talking to Peter Poechmueller, CEO of Neumonda. Hello, Peter.
Hello.
Tell me about your company. You started in 2021. Tell us a bit of background.
Yeah. So the company name is Neumonda. New Qimonda. Yeah, I'm ex-Qimonda. DRAM business left Europe in the year 2008 with the bankruptcy of Qimonda, and we want to bring it back. That's why we acquired two companies, IM, Intelligent Memories, Memphis in the year 21, and added Neumonda Technology, a technology high-tech branch. And those three companies together are pretty unique and should help me to bring DRAM back to Europe.
Okay, and what's the products you're launching here?
Yeah, last year we had our first prototype, and it's a revolutionary new test approach to all kinds of memories. The key is you bring the test unit very close to the devices under test, and you can separate the high, harsh temperature environment here, minus 55 to plus 125 degrees, and the processing unit here, which is protected at room temperature. So this allows you then to do testing at speed. Today there's no approach, burn-in, you do in very slow chambers, 5 megahertz. Array cell testing, you do on an expensive manufacturing test system, 300 megahertz. And only speed testing, then you access all your IOs. We do all testing at speed. That will give you a lot of flexibility, but now you don't need any more test modes or test tricks because you test it in a natural environment at speed. And because the system is relatively cheap, it allows you long test times. I can test 12 hours, which is also key for quality and reducing parallelism, but operate the memories really as in application, with everything being active, noisy environment, signal integrity issues. That gives you the good quality.
And you've got a roadmap for this. I mean, this is, what do you call this one?
This we call the Rhino tester, River Rhine, Germany, and the Rhino, big animal, because it's a relatively big board. And the Rhino test platform is based on an FPGA. So you have pretty good pattern control, what is done, written to your application. It's very flexible. And the intention of this is component testing for industrial customer. Another platform we are just started to develop is based on an Intel CPU. Then the whole thing on the back will be replaced by an Intel Raptor Lake CPU solution. This is intended for gaming or industrial temperature modules. You do pre-screening of your components, low temperature, speed grades for gaming. Then you take the good components, which will result in a high-yielding module. The module you also can test on the same platform. You just replace this with a module slot. This is targeted for module applications. Will be cheaper than an FPGA-based solution, but allows us component pre-screening before you build the module. So the yield will go up a lot and allows you solutions which are not possible today. Finally, for super high speed, how do you want to test DDR6? That's not possible in such an environment. Here's your processing unit. You have long distances to the memory component. There you have to go point to point. That's why we started development of a test ASIC. It looks like this, which is capable of driving up to 5 gigahertz clock, 10 gigabit per pin per second. Goes also beyond DDR6. That will go then on the backside. We still don't know, is it one component, one test ASIC, or maybe two can share one test ASIC controlled by the FPGA, and then we can do any speed, super high speed. It's all the same software environment. You have a Raspberry Pi controlling it. You only apply 12 volt, the rest is wireless, and then all the analysis. Which socket is performing how? When is yield going down? When do you need to replace the socket? This is done for all platforms the same way. And then next year, I will add one more thing. You can also think about integrating a probe card here, a high-speed probe card. This probe card is controlled by your electronics, CPU, FPGA, or test ASIC. And then you move the wafer with an electric chuck, can do any temperature, high temperature, low temperature, and system is then stepping over your probe card. That allows you known good die solution at any speed, at any temperature.
And what kind of traction are you getting? Because I guess you've been talking to, you're a young company, you've been talking to lots of potential partners and customers.
A lot of certainly positive feedback, if I can pull it. A lot of partners are concerned, that's pretty difficult. But our company is very unique because we are also a DRAM vendor. We understand design. We understand the DRAM cell. I'm ex-Neumonda. Everybody is using today the same buried word line cell. A tester company doesn't understand the DRAM, what pattern are needed. Then with Memphis, I have 1,000 customers. I can give it to end customer. I see truly the quality and the problems they have, which allows me again, modify, adjust the system and the test patterns. This is pretty unique. This other companies do not have. We have now assembled a small consortia. First, we use it in-house. This year, to do volume correlation experiments and to ship it also to end customer, the tested product, and see what the true quality is. You need to prove it at end application, if it's good or not. This we do in-house this year. Next year, my consortia partner will buy already systems at fair price and help me further to debug it. There is a wafer supplier, one of the users. It's a back end, which is doing the testing in classical testing today, and another development company like us. Because there's also a lot of software around it, which needs to be polished, needs to interact with the manufacturing system of a back-end factory. All this will be smoothened next year. We will already have revenue and be profitable with those partners. And only after that phase, then this system will be commonly available for everybody.
Well, Peter, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.